Okay, wow, they've only played 3 times, and Gerg did win the last one, but that was all the way back in August. So time will tell. And hopefully another commentator comes along. This should be a pretty good set to commentate. Ooh, does Jole know the timing? No, he does not. Pretty even so far. So Sephiroth with a wing is kind of terrifying. This is one of the few matchups where Corrin does not have the range advantage, I guess, because Sephiroth has a giant sword.
I'm gonna commentate until Avery's done with Rivals so I can play friendlies with her.
That's fair. Did you hear the comms during that one counter clip you got?
Counter? Oh, when I side B'd, like, after revenging side B?
Yeah.
I did not, no.
Wait, can I load the clip for that? It was pretty nicely timed.
I mean, that's literally what I was fishing for the whole set, because I have, like, I can't win the battle of attrition against Sephiroth. I just have to cheese him. Speaking of cheesing Sephiroth, gerg doing it to himself.
It do be like that.
What was the... Can I see the set record on these two? Because I don't actually know what it's like. Okay, so gerg won last time they played it.
But it's been a little while.
Yeah, no, it has been a while. I'm surprised they haven't played more, just because... even though gerg's not, like... doesn't come here super frequently, he's kind of, like... always gets to, like, the same kind of place in bracket that Jole does. So I feel like there'd be more instances of one of them knocking the other out, but... In fact, I mean, looking at all those, they're all best of 3. Oh, yeah, they're all best of 3 as well, so all presumably quite early in bracket. But I don't know what this matchup's like, because Corrin is the better character, but Sephiroth just has the better range, and I don't know how, if Corrin compensates enough for that with...
Matchup-wise, it seems a bit weird for Corrin, because you can't really do your thing, I guess.
I guess Corrin can still just kind of... Like Sephiroth can't really... I don't know. Like, her rising aerials are presumably still good. But generally, Sephiroth can, I guess, still play just the distance game. Corrin's not, like, super fast, but I don't know if they just have enough speed to, like, kind of, in the mid-range, just, like, get into to hit those, like, rising aerials.
Yeah, and I guess Sephiroth's maybe not main thing, but that Nair isn't exactly long range either, so...
Yeah.
So I guess you have that side B, which is...
And Sephiroth's obviously very good at playing at ledge, so
Oh god, they have the same up air, I just realized.
Yeah, although Sephiroth is a lot bigger, but Corrin's is a lot better.
Yeah.
With Sephiroth, they actually had the hindsight to think maybe a move this big should have lag, whereas with Corrin,
Wow.
they didn't think that.
Wow.
Already,
okay.
yeah, nearly dying.
Speaking
across
of
stage.
questionable move choices. I can't say that after they've changed Pen a bunch. So, yeah.
The lightweight is obviously a very big deal for Sephiroth in this matchup, though.
Yeah.
As we said earlier, like Corrin is surprisingly heavy for like how she plays, because generally other sword characters are very light. Like Ike is the exception, and Shulk, I guess, although Shulk's like a weird character in general.
Yeah,
But
Shulk is
all other sword
outside
characters
that.
are like light middleweights or lightweights. Oof, that was a nice early kill for that back air, and now gerg is playing to quite the deficit.
Ooh. I was going to say something there, but spoilers. But that's too
I
easy of
assume-
a reference.
To what, sorry?
Too easy of a reference for that move.
Oh,
so,
right, okay.
yeah.
I was going to say, I assume you mean a Final Fantasy VII spoiler. I can't
Yeah.
imagine you knowing enough about Fire Emblem Fates or whatever it's called to
Oh, yeah.
spoil that.
Yeah, I have no clue what goes on in Fire Emblem games. Actually, no, all I know is people are really mad about the translation sometimes, but that's every kind of
Yeah.
Japanese media these days, so I don't know. Oh boy, can I put a hot take there? If you care so much, just learn the language.
Oh, I think
Maybe.
is Adiodu sweeping back in?
Ah well, yeah. And with that hot take out of the way, I will hand the mic over.
Oh,
He's saying.
this is an interesting matchup. How's it been
Yeah, no,
playing out?
I mean, Jole won a very. I didn't see much of game one, but it was a very dominant game two.
Yeah, because obviously Fair and Bear aren't the best against Corrin because you kind of want it to be diagonal, but that up air I feel like could be a big sort of don't come near me, you know?
Yeah, so far the distance game hasn't been like super big. Like they've been,
Whoa.
and especially not with that forward smash. And Joe hasn't really been struggling like getting in and getting stuff started. It doesn't feel like, although that down air is just kind of broken for two framing.
And also, it's like that perfect positioning to go against Corrin specifically.
Ooh, that would have been a really good clip. Actually,
Yeah, that would have been perfect.
That was so close to killing. If he just had like a smidge of rage, that probably would have killed. That's sad. Actually, no, it isn't. I hate Corrin. Actually, I don't
deserves
know.
to fail.
Of the two characters on screen, I can't really be hating on Corrin more than Sephiroth. I don't know. They're both. I think they're both. I kind of like them both as characters, just not as the character I personally play.
Yeah, they're both.
Then again,
they're both perfectly hateable, I'd say.
yeah.
It's quite an interesting game because it feels like they haven't really played much neutral, but
No.
obviously, yeah. Oh,
God, another stock to. It feels like gerg's lost 3 stocks to F Smash this game.
yeah.
It's just
Somehow. Joel's like finding that perfect range to do that F Smash, but I feel like that's also the exact range that Sephiroth wants to stand at, and then Joel can just be like, I have a move that works
It's
in that
'cause
perfect bit too.
It's like catching the landings, because obviously like Sephiroth's not going to be landing directly on you with Nair. He's going to be still trying to like get to the floor by spacing a forward air or a back air.
Yeah, and then
And-
trying to use that positioning, but then obviously Joel's like, perfect. I have a
Yeah.
tipper right there. Oh!
Speaking of yeah, so seeing more of Sephiroth's strengths in that set, we were seeing, or in that game, sorry, we were seeing the counters off stage, which are big. We were seeing the down air 2 frames, which are big.
Which both really, he kind of has, I wouldn't say perfect, but like his kit is really well suited against Corrin. Like both of those things really, well, against Corrin up B specifically,
Yeah,
really helps to shut them down.
Corrin's probably, decent 2-frame on that.
And obviously you've also got the counter, so that
it has like a decent amount of wind up on the up B, so it's probably pretty easy to just react to the Corrin up B and
and just decide if you want
to be fair,
counter or downer.
Yeah, Sephiroth down is just a really broken 2-frame. To be fair,
And I can't tell if they're just chatting or discussing a stage.
I think both, but
Okay, Hollow Bastion. I feel like this is, again, with the Sephiroth can just cover the entire thing.
yeah, I was trying to think, because I was struggling to know what stages to pick against. From what I understand, he generally prefers flatter stages, and I imagine like the single plats like Hollow and Smashville are good for him. But I don't know if realistically, I can't imagine like a stage would make a huge amount of difference, especially like in a matchup like this. Like that's not what's gonna make or break the matchup.
Like it feels like the positioning in terms of like how they're angling their approaches is more what's going to change it. But obviously still, I feel like there's a lot of variability.
I think, now, as the set's gone on, they're both more just looking to like cheese stocks than
Which obviously
like play neutral.
Both characters can do a lot of cheese things.
Yeah.
Especially against each other.
And we nearly that actually would have killed, I think. And we're seeing like last game with Go getting like the counters off stage, the down airs, like that's how he should be like finding stocks rather than just like kind of chipping away at Corrin in the corner and then like finding an F tilt at 130 or whatever.
Yeah, both just they're kind of playing a bit calmer now, but obviously I feel like if either of them has a chance to choose, they're going to go straight for it anyway.
Especially like as we've seen a lot with today, like this kind of percentage deficit hasn't actually mattered that much for Jole, although losing the first stock definitely does.
Yeah, that's more of a...
Answering back instantly though with, I guess, I looked away for a second, was that Nair back air?
Yeah, it was fair back air, yeah.
Fair back
or
air, okay.
Maybe Nair actually, maybe Nair. He was at like 60 though, which is just very early, but...
does that.
Yeah, back air. And also, Sephiroth being surprisingly light also.
Yes.
Oh!
Once again, getting the kill stock at like
light,
60. Yeah, no, again, I was saying that to Ambler, how land the 2-frame.
And then not getting the kill spike there.
How, like, Corrin's just a weird, like, with the exception of, like, Ike and Shulk, who are heavy, like, all other sword characters are, like, light middleweights or lightweights, and then Corrin just randomly isn't. So, like, Sephiroth's obviously, like, exceptionally light, like, Mewtwo weight, and then Corrin's
which
just...
obviously designed to nerf him, but I don't think he needed that nerf.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I feel like, I don't know.
He's kind of just average now, and I feel like he would be good if he was like Corrin weight, you know?
I don't know how good Sephiroth is, honestly. It's hard for me to gauge when I have a character that like sucks so bad against him, to be honest, because he feels broken against me. But I don't know how what he's like into the rest of the cast. But like people kind of, I don't know, have like changing opinions on like Byleth as well, and I don't know if it's just if Leo started playing Sephiroth, would people like change?
Yeah,
their
would people
tune?
think Sephiroth's suddenly broken?
Yeah. Oh, and potentially getting
poke
shield poke, with that back air.
Yeah, just straight from, first of all, draining the shield with down smash, and then making it ready so that when Jole tries to just auto-brain shield it, pokes immediately.
Sephiroth down smash, I've seen a couple of them come out from Gerg. That move seems like really broken, so I feel like I want to see more of that.
Yeah. Yeah, and also just at that sort of perfect Sephiroth range.
Yeah, he should be using it like Joel's been using like forward smash.
Probably, yeah.
And it's just like...
Yeah, like that sort of option where you're expecting a fair, and then you block to block the fair, obviously, and then immediately... Whoa!
Oh, I didn't even know that was his last stock.
Yeah.
And once again, no kill screen.
It just disappears off the top. Kind of a sad way to go, but it was a good set. It was a good set overall. A good final game.
Jole, you're still on.
I don't know of the rivals games that are happening. I don't know which are friendlies and which are... I'm going to step out if you don't mind.
Sure.